So I got a fairly decent amount of sleep again, finally. I don't know, like, it's funny when you bitch about people coming in and waking you up constantly, how you actually start to, get that corrected. I talked to my doctor today about when he thought that everything would be, like, my numbers would be where they need to be in order for me to go home. From what he told me, somebody my age, typically, like, it'd probably be a little bit longer if I was older, but somebody my age that probably looking into, like, maybe about another week, maybe. So I may not have to stay the entire 4 to 6 weeks. I might even be just a little bit under 4. So that would be kind of cool, because I kind of really want to get out of here. But beyond that, there's really nothing else to really update anybody on. It's just the same thing. Like, my daily routine is basically consisted of, as far as treatment and everything like that goes, my daily routine is basically consisted of around 5 in the morning, they draw blood to see where my counts are at, which right now they're not really any different than yesterday. Like, my white cell count yesterday was 0.05, now it's 0.04, so that actually went down. My platelet count's the same, and my hemoglobin count went from 6.4 to 6.5, so it's going to be like very, very, very small incremental increases. But beyond that, basically it's, they draw my blood at 5 in the morning. I take a bucket full of pills in the morning. Right around the afternoon or so, they give me a Neupogen injection in my stomach, which is to create white cells. And then I take 2 pills at the end of the night. That's basically it. So beyond that, it's just sitting around being monitored. Well, not so much being monitored. Like, I can get up and walk around. I just don't usually. Sometimes I do, but I spend most of my time in my room just watching shit. But one thing that he did mention is that HIV might play a factor in my counts not going up as high as they should, as quickly as they should. So that could keep me here a little bit longer. I'm hoping that it doesn't. I'm trying to be as optimistic as possible about not staying here forever and ever. But at least so far, that's kind of where I'm at right now. But a bit of good news is that the Roku that I ordered on Sunday that was delivered yesterday just so happened to get dropped off to me today. So that means I don't have to watch shit on my phone anymore. I can actually watch stuff on the TV, which is awesome. As I've said it before, I absolutely hate watching stuff on TV. I wish I would have gotten this a lot sooner, but, it is what it is. At least I have it for the next week or possibly longer that I'll have it. But yeah, depending on, how well it works out, which I'm sure it will. I'm actually thinking about getting set up for the Highspots Network. As I looked at that, I've been looking at signing up for Highspots Network for a long time, but they have a trial, and I might actually keep it, because between that and IWTV, $20 a month, it's like limitless content. Like, IWTV already has like a ton of like just all the awesome indies that I like to follow and everything. Plus, the live streams that they've been doing lately have been really, really good. And then Highspots has all like the shoot interviews, and it's like every PWG, every AAW show is on there, which is fantastic. But I even went back and looked, and it has up to a certain point, like every CZW show, most IWA shows, like it has like the complete 2003, 2004, like all the way up to like 2009. And that was when I was like really, really, really heavily watching IWA shows. Funny enough, it has me and Ryan Epic's tryout match on there, where I split his head open and was a total douchebag to him. So that's fun. I haven't watched that in like 10 years, so I might actually watch that. Heroes of Burke County is on there. Like the $5 wrestling shows are on there. Like, it's just between those two. Like, it's, and I'm even still considering doing New Japan World, but that'd be like $30 a month. But even then, $30 a month for all that content is just insane. Since I'm going to be out of work for at least the next 6 months, up to a year maybe, it might be a wise investment, actually. But yeah, I'm gonna get this hooked up, and I'm gonna start watching a shitload of wrestling.